Hey everyone. It's almost the end of May? What is happening? Anywho, I made this card with envelope and video using a bunch of Tonic products. Tonic has a line of stamps and dies called Adorables Click. And they are. I use the Sammy Takes It Easy stamp set from my card. For the coloring I use Tonic's Creative Pens alcohol markers. I know a lot of you will ask me to compare them to Copics, but honestly, they're not very similar and I know I'm biased. I have been using Copics for over a decade and have invested heavily into them. They're expensive, and they're great markers. The only complaint I have against Copics is the price. Now with Tonic's Creative Pens you get 3 in a pack for like $5.99 US. They don't have a brush nib, it's a bullet nib and a chisel nib, and they aren't refillable. However, for that price you can't really go wrong. They also color really nicely. Colors went down smoothly and they blended well, and I was able to achieve a nice texture by dotting them with a bullet tip, so my initial first impression is I like them. Will they replace my Copics? Nope, I am way too invested into those for that to ever happen, but since I'm someone who likes to have tons of coloring options, this works for me. Plus me being on the Tonic social media design team means I'm a tad biased towards them too. I gotta be honest on all fronts. They're a really affordable coloring option though, and they have a decent range of colors across all the packs and a fraction of the investment. Like you can literally get all the Nuvo ones for less than what 20 Copic sketch markers costs lol. As always though, it's personal preference when it comes to crafty supplies and coloring mediums especially. I like to collect and dabble and use whatever I'm in the mood for. It's one of the big reasons why I love doing what I do. With all the options I've collected over the years for coloring, it's practically impossible to ever get bored. Anywho, back to the card. The white cardstock and the matte layer were die cut with a Tonic mixed layers rectangles wafer dies. That set has a bunch of dies, already separated, that alternate smooth edges with scalloped edges, which is cool. To finish off the inside of the card I stamped more of the images with Nuvo hybrid inks. I also made an envelope with the oak wood grain specialty paper and my Ver Memory Keepers punch board. To see how this all came together, check out my video below, or watch in HD over on YouTube here. Click. I get asked a lot about where to purchase the supplies I use in my videos and blog posts.